Well, we're here to work the bees. I'm lighting my smoker. I use a date-up smoker. That's the kind I like. And I'm just getting back into bees, as you know, so I haven't really even been using any smoker for a while. I use these cedar shavings for smoke. That's what I've been using. I used it for a while when I had bees before. I'm wasting some. I got a bunch of them, a whole bag. I don't need much. I'm working these 2 hives. You just want to get a cool smoke going there, light it real good to start with, and it'll keep burning. I would have packed that thing completely full if I was going to work a lot of hives, be working a while. Now, I don't think cedar shavings is probably the best thing. I've dropped a bunch of them. I need a better system to get them in there next time. But anyway, I don't think they're necessarily the best thing because they put too much creosote around here, and I've had to clean that up. But that's what I've got right now, and that's what I had in the past. And so I used it. All right, we're good on it now. I'm gonna use this knife as a hive tool. We ended up transferring some stuff over out of the truck, and I didn't put my hive tool in or any of the other ones. And so I'm just gonna use, because I always have this with me, my LT Wright Next Gen. So I'm just gonna use it as a hive tool. I don't use a lot of smoke. I was wondering if I was even gonna smoke them this time, but I decided to use a little bit of smoke. Oh, we already got hive beetles started. Look at that. And they're just gonna be stopped, the ones right there. I can't believe how quick we got hive beetles. That's amazing. This may be a spot for hive beetles for sure. I haven't kept bees in this area before, but y'all saw it right there, all them hive beetles crawling around the top that quick. Yeah, I'm just using my Next Gen as a hive tool. It'll work fine. All them hive beetles already. I'll have to do something about hive beetle control. I can see that. I'm gonna have to do it pretty quick. Now, just barely a little bit wafting over the top. Let's see what we can find. I can tell over here there's nothing right here. So I'm gonna start on this side and pull this frame right here out and try to find the queen and what they're doing by going on in. I'll take this one frame out. I can see here that they're starting to draw out some comb and stuff on this one, both sides of that one. They're filling that up with nectar, so I'm gonna have to watch out because they got pollen and nectar on here already, and I don't want the hive to get plugged up with too much honey and get honey bound before they can even lay it out good. But that's what they do. It's natural for them to do that, so nothing wrong there. It's just, okay, there's eggs down in these. I don't know if you can see, but there's eggs in these cells right there. So we got a laying queen in there for sure. She's laying it up with eggs. I don't see her on this side of that frame. Let's look over here. Yep, eggs in the ones. You can see the pollen all around there. Let me set that down. See this area with all the pollen in there. They brought in a lot of pollen. There's the queen. There she is. Okay, she's down there on the very bottom. I better watch. Okay, she's crawling way out. Don't want anything to happen to her, but okay, just keep your eyes on her if you can. But then there's eggs right down in these. Okay, I'm putting it back down in there while she's fine. I don't want to hurt her at all, and I'm not going to look any further in this hive. No reason to look any further in that hive. Put that stuff right back where the way we had it. Now I could go on over here where the queen's not at and see if they had any cap brood, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave them alone since I saw her right there. I'm going to leave them alone, let them do their thing. She's laying, she's in there, she's doing fine. I saw her. They got plenty of resources, and that's why they're not even eating the food too quick, because they're already getting nectar on a lot of sources, I guess. Stuff's blooming right now. But there you go. They're doing good. I'm gonna leave them alone and leave them to it. I will put this feed jar back on there. I brought some feed down here. I'm probably gonna put some more in there in a little bit, but for right now, this second. Boy, that didn't want to get a vacuum, I guess, because it's so far down. Right now, I'm just gonna put it back, just so it's on there. And the other thing I'm going to do right now, since we're going to put more in that, is I'm probably just going to leave this hive like that while I work the other one. I'll close it up in a minute. Now I'll do the same way here, just give them just a little bit of smoke. No need to go overboard on it. See what we got in this one. Thing I don't see any hive beetles up here. Of course, we're gonna find out if they're here pretty quick. See what's on here. Yeah, there's a hive beetle. Oh, they attacked it. Good. Tear it up. Bees, tear that hive beetle up. Yeah, them beetles is tough though, but the bees tried to attack it. I'm glad to see that. Just set that right over there for now. Okay. Look at the back. Oh yeah, I don't know what to think about so much hive beetle activity. I'm just getting started. We'll have to ask around about that and see if everybody has so much hive beetles. Of course, I'm killing all the ones I see right now, but yeah, I don't like that. All right, let me set that down in the front. Okay, I'm gonna start on this side on this one. I think I'll, right there, that frame's over somehow. I think I'll go right here. Push it over that way just a little and take this third frame out. Okay, they're same as the other one. They've got some comb on this one, and they're putting nectar in that already. That's what they're doing with this one. They're not putting, see, there's a little bit of wax on that one right there. All right, I'm just gonna put that one back in there, and I'll take this empty frame over here and just set it back here. Bees are getting flying pretty hard in the front up here because was filming kind of standing in the way, so I had him to move over here, my cameraman to move over. Okay, I'm just gonna work my way over, see what these frames have on them. I didn't even smoke this one. I don't guess I had to. Don't guess it matters. Smoked the front of it, but I didn't puff the smoke over the top like I did the other one. Okay, you can see eggs in there. Just like that frame I pulled out, they got pollen up there, you can see, and there's eggs in a bunch of them cells toward the middle there. They're putting nectar around the outsides. This hive's doing good. I think it's, from what I can see, it's a little stronger than the other one. I have no idea why. They're just different. I'm gonna pull this one more frame out. We'll see. Oh yeah, that frame's laid up good. There's eggs all in that. I don't see the queen, but there's pollen and eggs on that frame, and then they've even capped a little bit up here on the top. It's not capped brood, it's capped honey, I guess you'd say, or nectar, whatever. Yeah, this hive's doing good, real good. But there is one alarming thing. I just can't resist going to this next frame while I'm in here. Oh yeah, cap brood. I might have found cap brood on the other one if I kept on looking in there. This hive seemed to be taking off a little bit more than the other one though, but see in the middle there, they do have some cap brood. So they're moving right along. They'll be hatching there. That side's got a lot of cap brood. This other side here's got some larvae in it. I don't know if you can see down in there, but there's some eggs on the very edge. They're doing good. It's a good hive of bees here. Good and strong. And I'm just gonna put that right back in there. And I'm gonna leave these bees to their business. Not gonna do any more to them right now. Go ahead and put this frame back down in there. So when you start getting to this level where you got the thing getting laid up and starting to get some brood capped off in there and get it drawed out, then at some point you got to figure out when to put another box on here or give them more room, or however you're going to do for your system. If you're going to put a queen excluder and just like a super up here or something. So from what I'm looking here, you see how many frames of bees I got. Basically, I'd say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, there's a little bit of bees on that side, and I'm counting these bees as mostly been on that frame. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full frames. So this box is roughly about halfway done, laid up and stuff. So I think they got enough room for right now. I can probably leave them a little bit longer till they draw out a little bit further. But I need to be thinking about and fixing me up another box to get on these bees once they fill that up, because you know, there's a few more frames to do, but it wouldn't be too long that I'll need to go ahead and be thinking about that. I'm gonna smoke them bees down just a little. I just let the smoke waft right over the top of it a little bit just to put them down in there. I don't want to crush any bees if I can help it. Okay. All right, so we got 2 good looking hives. Now, as I said, I'm gonna go ahead and fill these sugar things back up, because it may be another week before I get down here. I work all the time. This is the weekend. So I want to do stuff while I'm here. I got a little bit of sugar water. I'm gonna go ahead and top these off.